What's up, you guys? This is Doing Being Universe. We're gonna get started on the first new episode of MLP with my new camera and microphones. And we're not gonna waste any time here. This is gonna be, I think, episode 18 of season 7, and I don't have the title, so no introductions, no nothing. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, now.
Morning,
Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, things go smoothly like the other episodes that did. Enthusiastic is now a new word I have to try to use.
And it's always good to be a pony in the know, you know?
I know.
And there's so much to know.
Seems like a bunch of boring hooey to me.
Does new shrubbery in Castle Garden sound like boring hooey to you?
Maybe if you put it in better context.
What about Parasprite infestation in Philadelphia eradicated? Oh, that's great news!
How big was it?
Another day, another Parasprite hype story.
Noodles named
Well, you know, they were a problem.
Author A.K. Yearling announces retirement. Clouds
That...
election heating up for candidate in favor of cooling the
It can't.
Oh, let me see that. I never knew you were so into politics, Rainbow.
No, this.
Yeah, okay.
Can't be true.
I'm not even a big fan of the A.K. Yearling. I do own the books, but come on.
But here we are.
No, Pinky. I can't believe that the greatest author and secret pony adventurer of all time, A.K. Yearling, is retiring.
Yes. I like how it really took her a long time to have her say, "Wait, what? Okay." So, good on you, Rainbow, for taking that time. Now I gotta say, all right, it has been quite a bit until we got another Daring Do based episode. But I'm wondering, is this supposed to be the sign of things to end in certain cases? Because, like, this is a story arc of sorts that we've been kind of invested into, and this is probably the last episode. I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
Are you sure she wants visitors?
Pinky.
She probably wants a visitor for, like, you know.
Quit and retire out of the blue. Something could be really wrong, and we need to make sure she's okay.
Maybe she's just tired.
Hey.
Many adventurers need to, you know, stop.
She writes more Daring Do books.
Daring Done.
you?
Ooh, that's a title.
Of course not. But that wouldn't hurt either.
Oh, come on, Rainbow. Fans, man.
Maybe she's not home. Maybe she went to the editor-in-chief of the Ponyville Chronicle to correct the misprint they made.
No,
Of course, a misprint of the one to retire.
because she's right there, looking all sad and alone.
Ooh.
I knew it. Something is wrong. AK.
Now she's sighing with the weight of the world. Now she's hanging her head in utter despair. Now she's shaking her hoof and cursing the heavens like nothing could ever possibly be the same again. Why,
Well then.
oh, why did this happen to her?
What?
Whoops.
Okay,
That time she was just stretching.
Oh, okay.
AK, it's us.
I'm questioning Pinkie Pie's entire character at this point.
Friends. Oh no! Did somebody ransack your cottage again and steal some ancient mysterious relic that's the key to saving all of Equestria?
She's such a non-believer at this point. I can see. Don't touch that.
Nothing's been stolen.
Then is some pony blackmailing you and forcing you to retire? 'Cause if they are...
No, nothing like that.
So, you're just quitting and moving away?
I'm tired.
Why would you do that?
I already explained everything to the Ponyville Chronicle.
But I don't want to explain it to you, my friend.
A.K. Yearling announced yesterday that the next adventure novel in her popular series, Daring Do and the Curse of the Pharaoh's Tomb, will be her last. Yearling looks forward to her retirement. That doesn't explain anything.
It's just she's tired.
It just says you're giving up writing stories. But most ponies don't know that you actually are Daring Do, and that the stories are real. So what you're really saying is that you're giving up being Daring Do, but you're not saying why.
Of course.
Wow.
If you feel like talking about it, that's A-okay, AK. As your
Jesus.
friends, we completely
We understand whatever you're going
right,
through.
Rainbow Dash?
Come on, Pinkie.
We just came to make
Show
sure
her
you're
what it
all right.
means to, you know, be an understanding
Really
person.
wanted to find out what's going on.
Pony.
If you really want to know, my last quest took me to a village in southern Equestria, where I started seeing these.
What?
Wake of Destruction, colon. village marketplace.
Dare or scare? Local rogue Daring Do involved in frightful fiasco.
Daring Do leads Bull into China shop during high-speed chase.
That's enough. Every pony I tried to
So-
help is mad at me.
So
That's not
basically,
true.
the
They're not mad at AK Yearling. They're mad at Daring Do.
They don't sell my books in Southern Equestria. The
Hmm.
ponies there don't know who AK Yearling is. They only know Daring Do. And apparently she does more harm than good.
Hey, I don't believe that.
You look so different as AK Yearling.
So all we have to do is go down there and explain to these ponies that none of this stuff is true.
Yes, don't start a civil war though with people who have an opposite opinion on you. They might have been your
It is
friend.
true.
What?
I guess I've always been so focused on saving priceless relics and stopping the bad guys that I never really thought about the mess I leave behind.
Well, that's how superheroes and people just work when they do
What's
that
all
sort of
this
stuff.
happening now?
I guess ponies are finally fed up. Either way, I'm done with adventures.
Hmm.
Having or writing.
Come on! For every one pony who's upset, there must be at least 100 that know you're a hero.
That is one of the biggest arguments that's ever been said when
Why
it comes to
don't
that
we
sort of
go
stuff.
visit this village, Somnambula, and see for ourselves.
Those articles seem to make it pretty clear how the villagers feel.
Hey, those are articles. We have to actually talk to them.
Can tell you in person just how much they appreciate you.
Or dislike you.
What a heap of rotten apple cores these articles are.
You
Hey, I
really
just
think
got
so?
done with a case in the newest Phoenix Wright game that I got about how the publicity of things can be altered just so I can get a bad rap on a certain someone. So hey, I'm well deep into this. Let's go. By the way, I got Spirit of Justice. By the way, I just got it. It was the only game I couldn't have gotten at this point. So far it's really good.
Cool. It looks just like that village in your last book, where Daring Do recovers the doomed diadem from the Wild Bunch gang, who chase after her through the desert.
It should. I based that entire chapter on my experiences here in Somnambula.
Aw.
What happens? No, wait, don't tell me. I changed my mind. Tell me.
Daring Do thwarts Awazoto's evil plot to separate the sister crown relics. If it wasn't for her, the region would be cursed with eternal night, and the entire town of Somnambula would have sunk into the ground.
Oh, Eternal Night. Man, I never seen someone want to try to do that before.
Think you're a hero.
Insert obvious joke
What's
is
this?
inserted.
Hiya there, mister. I was hoping you could tell me about a pony named Daring Do. I hear she's an awesome adventure pony hero.
Daring Do? Oh, she's awesome, all right.
Awesome at
Awesome
ruining my...
destroying ponies' apple carts and priceless
My apples!
sacred statues.
Oh.
Indeed. Daring Do is a menace who destroys everything she touches.
Oh, definitely. I like that Brody's color scheme. It seems so odd to me.
Ugh, I tried to tell you. Coming back here was a mistake.
Or maybe it was a happy accident. Okay, probably not. But hey,
Come on, AK.
you gotta face some
So
bad
what's
to
a
get
bad
some good.
example? That was just one angry pony.
2 angry ponies.
It doesn't
A
matter.
couple.
I never should have come with you.
A handful.
You two should just go home.
Come on, we gotta follow her.
I don't know. It really seemed like she doesn't want us cramping her saddle.
Even though you two can really catch her, you're like the two fastest pony in the verse.
As her friend,
Fastest ponies in the
I
verse.
have to make
so.
sure she believes that. Look, Pinky, it's the Get On In. Daring Do stays here all the time in her adventures.
Get on in.
Which
That's
means
that's
there
a
must
nice
be
one.
Ponies here who love Daring Do. Maybe they can help us.
My nose is telling me to help myself to muffins.
Muffins from a trillion-mile radius, for all I know. Hello, Sparky McSparkle Dazzle.
I got this. A good evening to you, madame. We are but weary travelers who humbly wish to inquire on the status of a certain mare of intrigue taking residence here.
What?
Southern Equestria are you on about?
Is it true that Daring Do stays here?
Here we go.
Not anymore, she doesn't.
Why not?
The last time I rented that rascal a room, she was in such a rush to hightail it out of here, she didn't even pay her bill. But
Ooh.
after that, a band of ruffians showed up and destroyed half the rooms looking for her. Guess she made them even more mad than she made me.
No.
Dang.
You got it all wrong.
That actually is a liable reason to hate someone.
Daring Do was trying to save every pony from the curse of the doomed diadem of Zilati.
Yeah.
She was only in a rush because she had to get the crown back to the tiara of Teotlale before the curse took effect.
And if she didn't do that,
Sounds like
all
a
of you
tall
would be
tale,
probably
right?
suffering.
And a hard one to believe now that I know Daring Do is a scoundrel and a thief. Every
Yeah.
year, ponies come to offer precious glow pads to the Somnambula statue in the village in hopes for a good future. Why, that poor fella had his glow pads necklace stolen by Daring Do just yesterday.
I don't like the look of that guy. He showed up 2 times, and that obviously means he's something. There's actually something up with that. I don't know. He's I think he's that one guy from one episode.
We need to make sure that if she turns up again, there will be consequences.
It's definitely
Every
him.
pony who's
I don't
with
know his
me,
name, but I think
meet
it's
at
him.
the statue tomorrow.
Look,
Now I'm
look,
getting
MLP.
blank
I know you're
because I
trying to
didn't
be
do
secretive, but you're not really good at being secretive.
They are super bad! But we're still staying the night, right? Because I already ate all the free mini muffins.
Listen, AK, after a good night's sleep, we're gonna fix all of this.
Right.
I promise.
I shouldn't be here, Rainbow Dash. This is never gonna work.
How do you know if you don't try?
All I have to do is go up there and explain to every pony how wrong they all are.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, what?
Best way to change the masses. All of what you believe in is stupid, and you're stupid for believing it. Believe in what I say.
I mean, our Somnambula statue. Now that Daring Do has destroyed it, tell me, where will we hang our glow pads?
We don't even have any glow pads because they were stolen by Daring Do.
Remember that part?
Daring Do would never steal anything. And okay, she
Probably
destroyed your
borrow.
statue, but it was because she was trying to save you all from Aoizotl.
Oh, Aoizotl. Next you're gonna tell me there's a pony who wants to make things night too.
Long neck, itty bitty face, weird claw thingy on his tail.
It is weird.
I know him. He's a baddie.
Batty! He's a bat?
Trust me, if Aoizotl had gotten away with the doomed diadem, your entire village would have been swallowed up. And that's a lot worse than losing some crummy old statue.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a crummy old statue. Still respect their culture, Rainbow Dash.
Old statue. It was the
And
namesake
history.
of our town. If you want to understand us, you must first understand her.
That's like the equivalent of going to New York, destroying the Statue of Liberty, and saying, hey, it was just some crummy old statue.
To an evil sphinx who demanded most of their crops. Like her fellow villagers, Somnambula didn't have much, but she used what she had to keep others from giving up hope.
Oh.
The son of the pharaoh, Prince Hizan, was so moved by her compassion that he decreed no pony would go hungry again.
Oh, sweet. Nice people. There's not many of those in our universe anymore.
But when Hizan stood up to the Sphinx, the beast captured him, telling
Of course.
the pharaoh the only way to get Hizan back was to solve her riddle. No pony would volunteer to save the prince. No pony except Somnambula.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Fully animated. Cool.
The Sphinx gave her the riddle.
Oh, man, that looks cool.
I shine brightest in the dark. I am there but cannot be seen. To have me costs you nothing. To be without me costs you everything. As Somnambula thought of the hardship she and her fellow villagers had experienced, she instantly knew the answer. Hope! She
Knew it.
shouted.
Hope. I don't know if you read my
Sphinx
lips,
was
but
so
like,
enraged, it seemed
hope.
she might still refuse to release the prince. So
what's up with Sphinx and their stupid
asked
riddles?
her for one more challenge. But if she accomplished it, the Sphinx would leave from the kingdom forever. The Sphinx quickly agreed, asking only that Somnambula walk to the prince across a deep chasm.
So first a riddle, now a test of bravery.
The Sphinx had cast a powerful
Sure.
spell that prevented Somnambula from flying. But Somnambula never lost hope. She knew she'd need to make a leap of faith to save the prince. guided by the sound of the prince's voice.
You would think the Sphinx might say, "Hey, that's cheating.
Easily made it across.
That's cheating. Hey, you're not supposed to give her ah, darn it."
The pharaoh asked how Somnambula prevailed, and she explained that she had always hoped she could make things better for her people, and that hope had carried her through. The prince replaced the pearls Somnambula gave up with a string of glow pads, and around her neck they glowed bright enough to light the entire kingdom.
Dang.
Forever after, glow pads became our symbol of hope.
That's awesome world building and also just awesome like history for these people.
Sounds like
Nice.
a pretty
What
cool pony. But I bet if she were here,
Pretty dope.
she'd tell you how cool Daring Do is too. Because they both fought to protect this town.
If Somnambula were here today, she would condemn Daring Do for destroying our symbol of hope.
Boy, you surely don't look like that guy I still don't know the name of. Why is it so easily they're so easily swayed? It's like, hey, look, hope, another hopeful person.
What would Daring Do ever do
No, she isn't.
to deserve all this?
Only every
Oh my lord, no, I wouldn't ever see it coming.
Rainbow Dash.
It was pretty obvious.
When I saw you, her closest friend, I knew that Daring Do would not be far behind. I really do owe you for leading her right to me.
But I didn't mean to.
Thank you for helping me break Daring Do's spirit by destroying her reputation. But I can't have you running off and telling her my plan.
Ooh. Sure, they're just around, like... I was about to say, where are the other two? Okay, there they are.
He's got Rainbow Dash! Come on!
BT Dubs, Rainbow Dash. Why didn't you just, like, I don't know, fly up? They don't, it's not like they have magic.
I knew you'd come!
You
But hey,
did.
you know, you have to have
I
some kind of tension.
shouldn't. What if I cause more trouble?
Who cares?
How do you know?
Because I know you.
You wouldn't let anything happen to Rainbow Dash.
You
cared
recolor
too
you.
much.
You're right. Which way did they go? To the pyramid!
I like how you had to use your binoculars, even though, yeah, or was it a magnet? Was it your enhanced vision device?
Don't worry, Rainbow! We'll save you!
To see something that huge and obvious that they probably would have brought her.
If my previous plan didn't cause you to give up, Daring Do, and the shame of losing your dear friend, Rainbow Dash to the slime will!
You know, you could have just thrown her in.
And that ancient magic from the legend is real. There'll be no flying in the pyramid.
Oh,
Good luck,
wait.
Daring Do!
Question: how did you, how did you put her there? Was it just easy to be upset? Did the bridge and you destroyed it? I'm confused.
If it really is like Somnambula's story, then we just have to have hope that we can.
I think we need more than hope, Pinky.
A bridge
There's
would be
bridge
nice.
in the story, and there's no bridge here. What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna guess there was a bridge,
Rainbow
and they
Dash
destroyed
is our
it.
friend. Just like Somnambula, we need to make a leap of faith and hope that we can save her.
Hope that you can leap good. What? 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 Whatever.
I knew we'd do it.
Whatever.
Reminding me to never give up hope, Pinky.
Sure.
Kinda hoping you ponies will untie me before we all take a bath in bubbling green slime.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Hey, if you just have a random looking Deus Ex, whatever those things are, Machina, I don't see whatever, you know.
Not so fast, Caballero.
I like how that guy's cutie mark is just a pocket.
You stole our glow pads.
Whoa, the proof of the matter.
You were
Time
trying
to
sign
actually,
my name
you know.
so that you'd be free to steal whatever you wanted.
Of course that was the plan, Daring Do. At first, I just wanted the glow pass. But then, I saw an opportunity to write you out of the story for good! And with the destruction you leave in your wake, it didn't take too much to convince ponies you were a villain.
Hey, it is actually that hard. You showed that,
And I
so...
won't let you break my spirit again. Because I'm never gonna give up hope that I can protect ponies and ancient treasures from miscreants like you.
Remember, she ruined your statue!
We can rebuild it. We can rebuild it.
Your paper is dirty too!
Well then.
Okay, that's enough. Thanks for helping me come to my senses. You two are true friends.
Are you kidding?
True friend, have a friend in need, you know?
Awesome! We're just glad you're back to your old self again.
Me too. But I'm glad I realized that even if you're fighting for something good, you're still responsible for your actions.
Yes.
And if something bad happens that you didn't intend,
It's just pretty straightforward.
or lose faith in yourself. Yeah, all you gotta do is make it right. Feel free to use that in your next book.
Yeah.
I think I will.
She already put rainbow in one of her books, so I'm like, this is a quote isn't anything. How long did it take you to realize that was still up and you should take it down? Yeah, that's nice. Okay, yeah, alright. Okay, first I'm gonna get the one negative thing about this episode that I just want to get out, and so I can just talk about the positives throughout the rest of this end review here. It was kind of the ending, like the final act, kind of rushed itself a little bit for my personal liking. It's just like, okay, it was pretty obvious that whatever his name is, I don't know if they said his name in this episode, but I really don't care. All right, that guy, you know who I'm talking about, Crystal, the Gold Skull, cutie mark dude. Yeah, it was pretty obvious it was going to be him on, like, the second to third time I saw him, and it was just like, I think the second time they show him, it's like, obviously he has something more to, they wouldn't be hiding his face. They wouldn't be hiding his face if he wasn't supposed to be, like, some grand, oh, look at me, I'm here now, some kind of guy. So, yeah, and since he seems to be, like, the quintessential villain, like, you know, pony villain, and not, like, a supernatural being like Aoizoto villain toward Daring Do, such as, you know, the, Indiana Jones movies, it was pretty obvious to see how that was going to work out. But how just, okay, we're going to kidnap Rainbow Dash. Why didn't Rainbow Dash just fly away? I don't know, but, you know, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they had other people ready to come after her. You know, the person who can do a sonic rain boom if she goes fast enough. Who cares? You know, that I'm going to suspend my disbelief. Pinkie Pie and AK and Daring Do, you know, they're over there somewhere. You know, they didn't hear any of that, or, you know, the familiar voice of a person that they clearly know. So whatever. Okay, we're not gonna question that, and I'm not gonna question. Okay, maybe the bridge was there. They went over there, tied her up, and then got back, and then detached the bridge. Or, you know, if the bridge wasn't there, I would question how the heck did they fly over there to tie her there. Whatever. The one thing. I will go back just in case. I will go back to the scene where the leap of faith thing, and you know, they show the backstory of how they erected the statue, of why they erected the statue. And if I do not see those weird little puff things, I will say this is just okay. Sure, this is an okay. Sure, they were this there. If I was writing the episode, you know, I'm being that guy, I haven't made a single show in my life, but I'm going to tell these people how to make a show. Yeah, I'm going to be like that for a second. If they show, like, little puffs of air during the flashback of of her leap of faith moment to save the guy, then I would be like, okay, then there's something under there that obviously is doing that. So when they get to this point and then they do the leap of faith, you already get the notion that there's something down there that can help them out in that aspect. But I was just kind of like, okay, that it just felt too much of a Deus Ex Machina. All right, it was just too much of, oh, by the way, this is here. Okay, all right. Especially I think they had like a down view for the yeah, you see There's nothing down there like that. And yet when they jump, boom, there they are. That's my only gripe with this episode. All right, that's my only gripe with this episode. Everything else about the episode was pretty on the spot, pretty good. Getting more Rainbow Dash being a hyper fangirl that she is toward Daring Do, despite knowing her secret and pretty much knowing her more on a personal level than almost any other character in the entire verse. But whatever. We get that, and we also get more of the moral standings of a hero and or a good doing person, and how it is hard to start at the bottom and make your way up in the hero spectrum, and having people look at you in the limelight and say you are a good person for what you do. But it is just so friggin' easy to be brought down to a villain status because of one to maybe a few hiccups in your entire hero career. And I always admire that in the sense that it's always hard to be a hero, but it's so easy to be a villain. I mean, that's just how that's just how it is. Like in Infamous, if you ever played any of the Infamous games, I always start off playing the game only in good, and I use like the smaller difficulties for the easy parts. But when I'm going evil to get the evil route trophies, boom. Doing it on hardest difficulty, it's really easy because I don't have to care about collateral damage, don't have to care about people, don't have to care about anything. Because being a villain is so easy. So that's I gotta go with that. So Daring Do having to understand how it means to take negative publicity, I guess, from people that she's trying to help. She needs to learn that you can't please everyone with your actions. But as long as your actions utterly conclude to an overall helping standpoint, I guess, if I'm saying that correctly, which I know I'm not, but you know what I mean. It's like, okay, I destroyed a statue, I ruined this guy's apple carriage, and I apparently caused some harm and trouble for this in-person. Okay, but my end result led me to saving an entire area of the world, if not the entire world, because I stopped this one thing from happening and occurring. So hundreds upon thousands upon millions upon billions of other ponies and creatures would have been suffering if I didn't do this said thing. So yeah, that's why I gotta go with like that's why I was on team Captain America. When he was talking about how the heroes and stuff like that. I mean, like, dude, you're a hero. You're saving people. Those collateral damage moments would have been far worse if you didn't step in to stop it, now would you? And some people can say if it wasn't for heroes existing, villains wouldn't exist. Well, villains existed, heroes would exist. Yin and yang have to exist, guys. It's just how that works, and that's just a random tangent on my end. So I would go more for supporting the heroes in whatever they have to do than bashing them because a building blew up. But apparently if they didn't have that building blow up, the entire city would have been imploded. Okay, one building costing from the entire city is what I will take, thank you. So that's what I gotta say about that moral standing on Daring Do and how she should feel about what she does. Pinkie Pie in this episode was great, as per usual when it comes to her character. It actually reminds me of something I'm trying to do for my 14,000 subscriber special. Speaking of which, thank you guys for helping me get that far. Man, to think I definitely stopped at that, very small, now I'm big. Cliche moments of, hey, I was so small before, but now I'm getting bigger because apparently I'm a person that is watchable. And now I'm even more watchable due to this new equipment, and I'm happy to say that everything seems to be going pretty smoothly with that. And, yeah, also, for those of you who, by the way, review's over, so we're getting to personal talk, so if you don't want to hear this, hey, feel free to leave. This isn't for you random people who don't care about me. This is for the people who actually want to know how the situation is on my side. So all right, here's that part. My job, I think I remember saying in one reaction, but I don't think many people have seen that reaction because something's going up with the Google Drive. Apparently you're not being able to see Star vs. Wars of Evil reactions because apparently there's a limit to it. I'm gonna do something about that. I don't know if it's going to work out very well, but let's just say I'm going to see if I can upload it to another source and put a link in the same video so you can go to that source. I don't know when it's going to be done because I still got some certain stuff to do, and plus my memory is not very good, so once I think about it I probably won't actually do it. But just know it's in my head and I'm going to try to get to it as fast as I possibly can. But another thing that I have to say would dang it, oh man, I can't believe I almost forgot. I think I said in one of the videos, for those of you know, I tried to quit my job, but my job was like, hey, no, you gotta stick around. And so we worked out something where I got my weekdays back and I only work on weekends. That being the case, at least for the rest of this quarter, I have Thursday and Friday all to myself again. So I don't have to feel tired when I get off of work on that time. I have more time to do any kind of homework or stuff that I get from the previous days that I had class. But the best part about that is soon this quarter is going to end and I get 2 weeks off for myself. Depending on the situation, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be going to New Orleans, because I'm going to New Orleans. That's going to affect videos. If I'm going somewhere, if I'm doing anything of any importance, it will affect videos. But if I'm not doing anything of any importance, there's a high possibility that entire 5 days of doing whatever I need to could be dedicated toward reactions. And so, since I have a new computer, all the stuff that was on my old computer is kind of irrelevant at this point because it's really acting up. So, my plan is to try and do certain reaction series that I was trying to get back into and other reaction series in general. So, yeah. I may be a somewhat competent YouTuber at this point, or reactor at this point, for people to come and watch. But as for when it comes to my growth rate, apparently it's not going to be good at all because my upload schedule is just abysmal and non-existent. And my material that I cover or talk about or react to isn't necessarily bringing in a ton of people. But let me just say, it's never my intention. I mainly do this for fun and also just to please the masses that I've grown to love over the time. Those people who come to my random live streams, and the fact that I recognize your usernames, know your personality due to how much you put your personality in your comments, makes me feel happy. So with that being said, hopefully down the line, I'll be able to do more, at least during that weekend. I'm only saying that with a grain of salt because last time I said, hey, I got a whole 3 weeks off and so I'll be able to do animatics and stuff for people. Yeah, no, apparently I couldn't do anything because certain equipment was not available to me, as if because the school wasn't actually technically open at the time. So I couldn't be able to do anything. So me saying that, that's me what I want to do, but just know if it doesn't happen, that's kind of just how my life works at this point. So this is Do You Want to Be Universe. I'll see if I can get to something that I've been trying to get to for a while. And with the 14,000 subscriber, I actually have an excuse to actually just do it. So with that being said, let's see if I can actually do it. This is Do You Want to Be Universe. See you guys next time. Bye.